What's happening, everybody? I hope you can hear me okay. We're using the GoPro for this particular adventure, and we all know how well me and the GoPro get along. It is Sunday morning, the 12th of November, 6:23 according to my clock in the truck, and we are on an adventure. Now, I'm not telling you what, I'm just saying come along for the ride. You're probably going to go, but nevertheless, it's kind of an ironic ride. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be rainy today, which kind of slightly messes up what I'm doing, but not that bad. So anyway, come along for the ride. You'll enjoy the adventure, I'm sure. I know I am, and I'm looking very forward to this. So I got my coffee, and we got about 100 miles to go. Oh, this is one of these new cups. If you open the lid, you can actually get your coffee out. Here we go. Well, that's right. We are in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina right now, where evidently there's a hurricane I wasn't aware of. Anyway, onward we go. The Wright Brothers Memorial is closed today. I bet Wilbur and Orville wouldn't have closed. They'd have been out there putting duct tape on the wings, and they wouldn't have closed. We're such a bunch of wusses these days. We're here. More in a moment. Okay, for those of you who are wondering why I've driven the Nags Head, well, there were some spoiler alerts in the video kind of before this. Well, actually, they came out today. No, I didn't buy a Jeep. I'd like to have a Jeep. But don't call and tell me you have a Jeep for sale, because I'll end up divorced. So what we got right now is something that, you know, why do I need what I'm getting? I don't, but I want it. And that's the difference between need and want. Life is short. We just got through talking about that a minute ago, the gentleman to my right. And we're going to talk to him right now. His name is Steve. I contacted Steve on Cycle Trader. That's right, Cycle Trader. I know, I have a monkey and a Royal Enfield. I know. Well, now I have another monkey. That's right, 2 monkeys. A red and white 2020 monkey, just like my blue and white 2020 monkey, except it's red and white and this one has ABS. So that's why I needed it. If that works for you. It shouldn't matter to you. My wife it matters to. To me or you it doesn't. So anyway, this is Steve, and Steve has basically decided that he needs something larger than a Honda monkey. So Steve is still going to stay in the Honda realm, and he's going to get a Honda Scrambler so him and his wife can kind of ride together.
That's right.
The monkey is not exactly your passenger-worthy bike. You're dealing with 9 horsepower, as we know, and 9 horsepower, 2 people, it doesn't really do what you want it to do. But I found Steve on the Cycle Trader with the only Honda monkey within 500 miles of my home. So, needless to say, I am now in Nags Head, where I just rode the monkey, my monkey, a couple of months ago, and came right past his house. Now I'm back here with my truck, stealing his, buying his monkey. So, Steve, I appreciate it very much.
Willie, you're very welcome. It's bittersweet. I'm going to miss the monkey.
You're going to miss it. That little space over there where it was sitting, he's going to put a Honda Scrambler there.
Yeah. But I know it's in good hands.
Bit, but you'll be all right. Yes, it's, you couldn't have handpicked anybody that's going to take better care of it than I am.
I agree.
It's going to get used. It's going to have a good time. And,
I'm looking forward to watching the adventures of Willie and the monkey.
Willie and the monkey. I've already figured out names. I never really named the other monkey. So we've already figured out names. This is going to be, well, my blue one's going to be Monkey C, and this is going to be Monkey Do. So that way we'll know which one I'm on. I could have just said blue or red.
Monkey Do.
Yep. So we're going to have Monkey C and Monkey Do.
Oh, that's awesome.
I appreciate everything.
No, thank you too.
We're going to load this thing up and try not to drop it on its side.
Nope. I love your passion for the monkey.
Oh, I love it.
I really do.
It's just a great thing. It's the most fun you can have on 2 wheels, the way I say it.
Yeah, I can't argue that.
I've said it before that it is a 9 horsepower 2-wheel time machine.
It is.
That's what it does. It takes you back. Makes you a kid again. How much kid do we have left in us? I don't know. Only the monkey can tell. So we're going to try to load this thing up. Obviously it is pouring. Not really pouring right now. It's kind of slowed up a little bit. But I hate getting it wet, but it's going to have to get home. The only thing I can do. But let's go for that. Grab some lunch. Head back to the house and unload this thing. Get the leaf blower, dry it off, and show him to his new family.
There you go.
Yeah. We'll see you at the house. Friends and neighbors, I ain't telling you, but I'm gonna. It's cold out there, and that poor monkey is back there freezing to death. Let's get him home. What do you say? So we got about an hour and a half ride home. I got to get something to eat. I'm starving. I bypassed every restaurant. I think I just bypassed my left turn to get out of here too. I did. But let's just see the place. What do you say? It's nice out here. Nice and rainy and cold. It's a golf course here. Nice. Anyway, we're going to grab a burger and get on the road, get back to the house, and get this thing unloaded, get it dried off. That side, just walk with it. Make sure the back wheel staying on the frame. I just got to make sure I don't step in between the things. Still on the ramp? Yep. Boo is confused. He just doesn't understand. A lot of people probably will be. They're just not going to understand. 2 monkeys? Let's go in and let's talk about this. Let's just get this out in the open now. Hey guys, what's happening? Here we are in the garage. Got both monkeys here. My buddy's behind me here. And I'm pretty sure I know what's going through pretty much everybody's head right now. Pretty much know. I pretty much have that. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I know what you're thinking. Why 2 monkeys, Willie? Why? Why? What could you possibly need 2 monkeys for? Well, don't you think a monkey gets lonely by itself? Don't you think a monkey would like to have a friend? Well, of course. I'd like to have a friend. Anyway, everybody's probably going to want to know why. Why 2 monkeys? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Let's start here. I'm 54 years old. Most likely I've got more life behind me than I do in front of me. Time goes by fast. Real fast. Because it seriously seems like last year I was 24 years old. Anybody my age can tell you the same thing. Time goes by fast. So you got to grab a hold of what you got. What you can get a good grip on, and go with it while there's still time to do it. So that's why I want 2 monkeys. There's no hidden agendas. There's no, hidden content or reasoning behind, hey, I'm going to have more videos. I mean, I've got 1,100 subscribers. It's not about making money from videos and all that. It's a simple fact that I wanted 2 monkeys. Simple fact. I'm going to be upfront with you and honest right now, which I always am, but more so now. The Royal Enfield and I just aren't gelling. And I mean that in a couple different ways. One, the seat's uncomfortable. That's a whole different type of gelling right there. Even though I bought the touring seat for it, it's not comfortable. I bought that bike because I wanted more power, more strength, and the ability to handle more loads, carry more weight. And it can do that. And I told you that it's like a hammer, or it's like a multi-tool, like a Leatherman or something. It's a tool. It's to get you from point A to point B, to muscle through whatever, like a bulldozer or something like that, So is it the most comfortable? No. Does it do the job? Yes. Is it the most powerful? No. Can it get you there? Is it torquey? Yes. Those are the kind of things that bike is really good for. And I'm not downing the bike. Don't get me wrong. This is just my opinion of what it makes, or what it does for me, how it does for me. I'm just not gelling with the bike. Will it probably go? Yes, it most likely is going to. I would like to take one long trip on the thing before it goes away, but if you do that, you add miles to it, and people, yeah. So who knows? Who knows? It may happen, a nice long journey on it. May change my mind about it. But it wasn't going to change my mind about wanting another monkey. Steve, let's talk about him real quick. Steve, ex-military, ex-Navy, great guy. Man, wonderful guy. As soon as we started talking, even texting, just texting back and forth, I knew then we were kind of on the same playing field. And that's great, because you don't see that very often. You do not see that very often at all. A lot of times with a seller, you got somebody who's made a mistake. They just want to unload something, and well, they'll tell you whatever you want to hear to get you to buy their product, to get you to get that thing out of my garage, or get that thing out of my shed, or so I don't have to make payments on it anymore, or whatever. He had quite a few people call about the bike, and one person even wanted to ship it from Nags Head to Tennessee, but he, of course, talked to them and said, hey, you realize that shipping is going to be anywhere from $1,100, maybe $1,500 to Tennessee. From what I'm asking for the bike, you probably could buy a brand new one with the money that you're going to spend, including shipping. So there's people like that. And then you got the other people that, yeah, I'm glad you still got it. I'd like to come see it, but my truck broke down, my washer and dryer don't work anymore, a tree fell through my house, my wife just left me, and I'm pretty sure the cat just puked a hairball in my shoe. There's always some reason behind, the reason they can't come look at it or buy it. I guess it's the thrill of the hunt, I guess is the best I can say. So for me, I'm not that way. My dad was the kind of person that did not walk on a car lot unless he was going to buy a car. He wasn't a window shopper, and neither am I. I'm not going to call you and bother you if I'm not serious about what I want. And that's how this was. And Steve was a very, very gracious seller, and I very much appreciate him and the shape that he kept the monkey in. It's incredible. It's incredible. This bike has got right at 2,300 miles on it, so it's got less miles than mine. It is a 2020. It has ABS. Mine does not. He also put a little rack on the back. He put the Honda rack, which is, it's a small rack. It's strong. One of the two things about the Honda rack was the strength was there, but it's small. It's tiny. I mean, you can't hardly mount anything to it or put anything on it. So I'll work with that. You know me. Will the milk crate go on it? There's a good possibility. So get off me about it. The milk crate is the greatest cube ever invented. I'm not kidding. It is incredible. It's a seat. It's a basket. It's a thing to hang stuff on. It's a basket. But it's a great thing, and I love it. And yes, will one go there? There's a good possibility one might go on there. But what I'm trying to really accomplish here is this one. I'll probably put knobby tires on, a knobby tire with a skid plate, and this will be more my off-roader, my trail, I guess, maybe adventurer or something like that. And the fishing, obviously, because my fishing equipment is already on it. I've already put the heavier shocks on the rear for the weight. So I think that's basically what this is going to come out to be. This one will probably be a lot more around town. Get out, hit the parkway, maybe go some distance, go way on out into whereverville. You know, I'd just have to see. Just have to see. But regardless, for those monkey lovers out there, man, that's weird to say. Anyway, for those of you who like the Honda Monkey, there's going to be obviously more content here. There's going to be some changes to this one. Definitely going to put new shocks on the rear. I'm not going to leave the standard shock on it because we all know they're just not that good. I need, well, actually I have another SB, it's a charging thing over here in this drawer that I need to put on it for my phone, and I'll need a phone mount thing. So it'll be a lot like the blue one over here, Monkey See. This is Monkey See and Monkey Do. Either way, a lot of content coming, new stuff on the monkeys, a lot of traveling, going to be doing some traveling. I am definitely going to put some miles on these things. I have enjoyed it to no end, that one right there. So having two, hey man, just twice the fun. That's all I can tell you. So Steve, I appreciate it if you're watching. Thank you very much for being such a gracious, for being a good guy. I truly appreciate it, and I mean that with all of my heart. So at least you get to see your monkey will be on YouTube every so often. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. And we will see you on the next one, whatever the next one may be. And I already ate at Wawa before I came in here, so I'm not hungry, and I'm not going inside and eating nothing. Do have to feed Boo, though. He hasn't eaten. That was just wrong with me.